Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is October 11th, 2024. This is the Daily Read for the Collective. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're located. As far as today is right, hopefully this will be helpful for you. When I see Seven of Swords energy, I feel like there is something deceptive that is going on behind the scene. So whatever things that are being presented to you today, think about it twice. Think about it even more than twice. Um, Someone might be giving you an offer, um, but you really have to think it through because there are terms and conditions that you're not familiar with, or you don't have a good grip about it. Even though you also find a reason to probably accept the offer, or maybe to consider the offer. But the problem is, you know that you don't have all the information. So it is auspicious to let go of any opportunities that you don't feel all right. Well, in the future, you might feel like, hey, I lost this chance to be with someone, or maybe I lost this chance um, because of whatever reasons. Um, but then we have to accept the fact that we are not for everyone, and not everyone is for us. There are compatibility issues, there are circumstances, there is the timing. Um, timing is a lot of things. So even though someday it turns out maybe we have missed an opportunity, or sort of feel like missing an opportunity, actually it's not really the case, because we tend to let go of opportunities if the timing is not right, if it doesn't feel right, the circumstances um, do not align with the situation and options available. So we have to cut ourselves some slack. Uh, it's not every time is a missing opportunity. We have to be very sure about what we want at this moment of life. If in this moment of life you want to be single, then even though your dream guy, dream girl um, is available and proposed to you, it doesn't match the timing. And because it doesn't match the timing, um, it's gonna create some problems in the future. It really depends. It depends. It depends on whether you want to deal with it or not. For some of you, if you have to go into an agreement or a deal with someone today, it's possible that you can't be totally honest about the situation, or the other person can't be totally honest about it either. Maybe both of you have situations where, just it's just not very clear at the moment. And nevertheless, it can happen in a way that um, maybe the circumstances are not very clear, but you guys have to move on because of some of the duties or whatever reasons. Then if that's the case, you still have to move on, but expect things to be kind of unclear, and probably you just have to be vigilant about your choices, and knowing that there are some things that need to be hidden. maybe you need to hide something, maybe the other person needs to hide something. So be very careful. But I also understand that sometimes we have to make the choice. We have to get into an agreement. Then, I mean, it's just the way it is. So just be careful of any deception. Um, Even though sometimes deceptions, white lies, sometimes they can buy as some kind of buffer, but it can also create more troubles. It depends on how you see it, whether they are worth it or not. So, Seven of Swords energy, the positive side is to let go of things that are unnecessary, let go of relationships that are unnecessary, and focus on whatever things that are most important for us at the moment without sacrificing our core beliefs and our core duties. So we have to think about what is the most important thing that we want to focus on right now, and what are the things that are less important. The most important thing, is it about food? Is it about housing? Is it about cars? Is it about your job? Is it about clothing? So whatever things that you consider the most important, take action on those stuff. And the things that are less important, we can do it later. So Seven of Swords energy is an energy that focuses on prioritizing the crucial stuff in our lives, and also leaving things behind, things that are unnecessary, things that have outgrown in our lives. Last but not least, if you feel like you really want to open up today to whoever you want to open up, I would suggest you to be careful, because you don't know where the other person came from. Well, you may say, hey, I know them for ages, for decades. But what I mean is, you don't know where they came from. It can be not about their origin, but their perspective. If they hold a different perspective, and we just feel very enthusiastic in telling them about what's happening to us, they might not understand. And even worse, they might give us some kind of response that we don't desire. So make sure that whatever you do, whatever you say, consider the fact that the other person, the other party, they might not come from the same perspective. So we have to be considerate, as always, and especially for today, and be more careful in our interactions with the others. Be more caring. Because for some of the relationships, because there is a need to cultivate them, so we just have to probably sacrifice a little bit of our ego and our thoughts and beliefs, and try to understand the others more, in order to avoid problems. So I hope this reading is helpful for you. If you like this read, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate, and thank you for your time and participation. And I'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.